Hello, everybody. Just setting a couple more things up, and we should be good to go. I think. There's also a lot of wind. There we go. You catch a stream. I mean, this isn't exactly the best stream to catch. This isn't one of my main series. This is just going to be a little teeny tiny itty bitty bit of No Man's Sky today. So, we are in the middle of an expedition that is a time-limited event called Swarm, where these, as the name implies, swarms of drones are attacking. And we have to find a way to put a stop to them. At least that's what the expedition calls for. If we go over here to expedition, there are 3 phases to the expedition. We have completed phase 1, so we've still got 2 phases to go. But basically, we are colored green for the duration of the expedition because we are on. We have been designated a sage fragment, as opposed to the what are they? The warrior and the mystic or something like that. Point is that as a sage, we are very green. And we are going to... Oh yeah, we can do Pokemon battles, by the way. This little table here. I don't think I have any pets, but if I did, I would challenge him to a battle. And yeah, it won't let me because I don't have any pets, but at the end of the battle, you get a bunch of nanites and stuff. It's really nice. It's a good mechanic. I need to figure this out, though. The desktop audio is pretty high. The microphone volume is pretty low. Let me try to do this. There we go. Okay, I moved the mic a little closer to me. Hi, Mershad. Good to see you. I've been having a lot of fun on the internets. Been busy as well, but I would say that an overwhelming amount of my time has been spent having fun. Yes. Okay, so as a part of this expedition, we have to figure a couple things out. Let's see. First things first, we have to go investigate a crashed freighter. That's going to take us out of this star system. So we have to follow the expedition route to the next section. Here we go. Am I on Linux? I have Skyrim on my Windows drive. Correct. That's because Jackify wasn't good when I set up my loadout. Jackify is good now. For those who don't know, there's a mod loader for, a mod installer for, what do you call it? Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout 4, and Fallout New Vegas called, Wabbajack. Anyway, the version of Wabbajack for Linux is called Jackify, and it wasn't good back when I started my Skyrim run, like, what, 8 months ago? Something like that. Point is that they fixed up the bugs, and it's good now. It has manageable requirements, and you can install it pretty easily now. So, let's see here. We have to follow the expedition route to the next main section, which is over here. We can't reach there yet. We have to like make small jumps, which will take us from system to system. We can explore those systems along the way if we want, or just kind of power through. I figure I'll go to each space station at the very least, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do after that, to be honest. We'll see. But yeah. Been an interesting time. I think you were here when I explained I updated all my socials, and that was pretty funny. All right, here we go. You're trying to find a way to convert your Windows mod loadout to Linux. Yeah, I don't know about that. I've installed my Linux mod loadouts in Linux. I've never tried to copy them over. what do you call it? Here, I'll do a copy pasta for people who missed it. LOL. Yeah, the shark should be arriving in a day or two. But yeah, I went ahead and whoops. It's better not to touch a running system. Yeah, exactly. Basically, you should definitely try to reinstall, right? From scratch if you can. Hold on a second. What's this? Grinder Castle Wolfenstein. Ah, yeah. Nothing. Anyway, point is, I've updated all my socials to look like this, and people have had a variety of things to say about it. Kind of funny. Okay, let's get going. So, first things first. That seems in character? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, we're heading on up. Gonna talk to the guild really quick. They may be able to give us some stuff. I don't know. I don't think we've made any progress. No, we have no reputation with the guild in this expedition. This expedition is a separate universe from our main save file. So, a cool thing. After the expedition is done, it will pay us out in nanites, units, and other things. Like, we'll just get paid out for our accomplishments. Oh, it's a solar ship. It's a Class B solar ship. I can't afford that. I'm poor. My goodness. Had you been watching me for off and on for over a decade? Yeah. Yeah. Okie dokie. We're just gonna move on to the next point, I think. Yeah, we're gonna try to make it all the way to the expedition point if we can. This doesn't seem that far compared to other expeditions. This might be a short combat-focused one, I think. Kind of interesting. I'm checking something out in the other monitor really quick. What's the... Oh. Fair enough. I'm just poking at a couple things. We're good. Drones. No drones. Okay, I think we're gonna make the final jump. Yeah. Gonna head to the expedition site. There's a crash freighter we have to go check out. Apparently, we're gonna learn more about the sentinel swarms, the drone swarms. I'm excited. But yeah, it's been an interesting few days. Okay. That is an enemy. Reach the swarm wreckage. Okay, so I should avoid that. That is a boss battle. I should instead warp this way. Unfortunate that the mods still haven't... I mean, the mods may have been updated to remove the pulse effects, but I haven't downloaded them yet. Unfortunate. Yeah, the entire stream will pixelate, and that's because people will say bitrate, but that just shows they don't know what they're talking about. Because it's actually that the number of moving pixels exceeds the bitrate. Specifically exceeds the encoder's capability to handle it. And so you can see this happen with a test pattern, for example. Like if you play a test pattern on a live stream or in an encoded video, it will it'll come out as very, very pixelated. It's mostly the encoder, like, giving up on life. Let me see here. You can mitigate it with a higher bit rate, but it eventually reaches a point where no reasonable internet connection is going to be able to stream it clearly. Let's see what we're doing. Oh, this is one of those planets with the, what do you call them? Crystals. Atlantium, something like that. Doesn't matter. I always thought it was your internet. Nope. No, it is just the, like if you tried to make a video out of it, it would have the same reaction. The encoder itself just can't handle all the motion at once. There we go. You'd have to encode it at a higher, like, standing bitrate. Damn it. Hazardous flora. It's destroyed. Trying to grab these radiant shards while we're here. There's also some other stuff to grab while we're here. Cool. We should be able to scan now. It looks like we gotta go this way. I do want to check out my video options really quick. See what's going on here. Everything's set to high. DLSS is on. Let's set it to performance. Shouldn't do much, but we shall see. There's an aminal. Yeah, that is a predator. It's a dead predator too, as it should be. Okay. What are we doing now? Very good. Wait. Is that aggressive? Yeah, that's aggressive. Oh. Very strange. I'm gonna scan this. Looks like this planet is covered in hostile, kind of feline sort of creatures. They all give me feline livers. That's why I'm calling them feline. They got a specific facial structure, even if they are randomized. They come out kind of sleek. Okay, we got like 300 units this way. I'm gonna grab these while we're here. Yeah, there's multiple predators on this planet. That's crazy. But no, I wanted to grab these radiant shards so we can melt them down for nanites. Since this is the only way we're gonna get nanites in this particular setup if we want to build anything special. I would also like to scan a couple trees and plants and things. Should be fine. Units received. Good. What is this? Check in. Weird that you're still seeing the settings menu. Interesting. So, in other words, the capture gave up on life. That's good to know. Good to know that the capture gave up on life. We'll try to fix it, but, you know, yeah, apparently it just decided to stop capturing. We'll try that again. There we go. Yeah, no one told me, so, you know, everyone's watching this in podcast mode, most likely. It's fine. Anyway, let's go for this cargo pod. Here we go. Okay. So, what's in the salvage container? Nothing. The corrupt swarm has arrived. Okay, the corrupt swarm is kind of scary, but I've got guns for this. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing much damage. There's one more member of the Sentinel Swarm that has to be dealt with, then, of course, it's going to ramp up to the next level. Put up a shield to protect itself. I'm going to reload while we do this. There we go. Got it. Now we get rank 2. We're really not supposed to be fighting the swarm. We should be fleeing from it, but I figured, why not fight? Level 2, moderate. The swarm is hunting. Okay, what we have to do is be careful, because the swarm will heal each other as until we shoot them, and then they'll lose their healing factor. But it's yeah, you can see how they're like healing each other. And so I just have to like tap it once and then continue to shoot the other one. There we go. Got it. That's one down. Probably shouldn't be fighting the swarm right now, but you know, can't help myself. I have the opportunity to do it, and I'm going to do it. Anyway, I do like the corrupted Sentinel designs. Like, they used to be a little more plain, and then they kind of introduced this Atlantium, like, mineral shenanigan. Just scanning a couple rocks really quick. The swarm is hunting for me. It doesn't know I'm here yet. Oh, that thing definitely knows I'm here. Holy crap. Okay, let's grab that those items, the sodium, and get out of here. I have looted your salt. What are you gonna do about it? The swarm is hunting. Yeah, I'm running away right now. That's the target's this way. There looks like there's a library. We can evade the swarm long enough, we can reach the library, the Galactic Archive, and there should be like a terminal to activate over there. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's trash. You can do the garbage collecting thing with that. It's pretty funny. Oh, a microprocessor. That's nice. Okay. What else we got? Heading over. Got it. Radiant shards. Most excellent. That's one. That'll be two. Few more things to check out, why not? Thermal protection falling. Okay. To figure out where we're... There it is. That's the archive. 99% chance that that's where we gotta go. Wait, what? Oh, wow. Ships are landing. Those corrupted sentinels don't seem to care that I'm here, which is nice, considering it could be much, much worse. Is that a traveler? That is a traveler. Hello there. Lost traveler, translucent skin. Witness. The life form's mask dons a mask of nanite clusters. The face becomes my own. I am looking at myself. I'm going to die. I am sure of it. Push the life form away. Embrace the life form. Die. Or leave. Leave is just in conversation. Like, in every dialogue in ESO, you can say goodbye. Like, I will rule Tamriel, and nothing you can do can stop me. Goodbye. But, seriously. What we're going to do is we're going to, we're going to push the life form away. I push him away, but as myself I push. As the mask falls off, I am standing once again. Life form is displeased that I rejected their gift. It happens. It happens. Let me see. That exosuit yours? Yeah, I want to know where you came from. 100 nanites. Barter 100 oxygen. Yeah, let's barter 100 oxygen to you. And I receive a memory fragment. Let's crack that memory fragment open right now. I just got a pre-built oxygen recycler unit. I slot that in, and now my life support tanks are 10% larger. I bartered some oxygen for some, well, oxygen processing. Fine. This. I wish to sell you. Those thrusters are worth $1 million? Damn. I got some good thrusters, I guess. 15 radiant shards. I want to melt those down. Can I melt those down in my backpack? Do I have the backpack refiner? I do not see a backpack refiner. Sad. Well, I have a portable refiner at least. I can, like, plop that down. Yeah. Wish the ground vehicles were a bit faster. You can make them really, really fast using the upgrades. Like, if you get them 3 S-class upgrades, you can make them so fast that, like, maybe not the big one. Okay, the Colossus is slow on purpose. But, like, the hovercraft and the Pilgrim and stuff, those will all go so fast that the game doesn't have time to, like, load the assets on like, a mid-tier PC. So you'll have to, like, slow down for a second, and then everything will pop in. Okay, it looks like my target's actually over there. I wonder if I can... I don't think those butterflies exist close enough for me to manipulate. I'd love to be able to ride one of those. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, those are specifically sky creatures. They don't come down. Irritating. Oh well. The Sentinel Swarm does not like what I'm doing. It can go get fucked. Yeah, I don't have any ground vehicles right now. Would have settled for a flying mount, but I don't think we got those either. Yeah, those are like truly flying creatures. They aren't like the butterflies that we can mount, or the dragonflies, or whatever other types of variants there are. Because there are a lot of variants, I'll give them that. Where are we going? Swarm wreckage is this way. Elder Scrolls Blades? What? No, I've already finished Blades. I did a video on it and everything. No, this is an expedition. Expeditions last about 4 weeks. You have a series of objectives which will take you across the galaxy. All players have the same planets they go to during the expedition. And at the end of it, you're rewarded with some unique cosmetics and things. In this case, it's going to be the Swarm customization set, as well as banners, the title, the Fragmented, and a few other things. A Dire Wisp flight pack, that's nice. Yeah. Anyway, oh, it's the Royals, Weavers, and Sages are the 3 factions. Okay, cool. Royals are like warriors. Weavers are like mages. And the Sages are kind of the in-between. This is the highest peak we've been to so far? I want to go check this out. I'm going to destroy this hazardous flora first. We're going to go up. The Sentinel Swarm doesn't like that I'm doing this, but it can get fucked. Okay. Oh, damn. Another freaking hazardous flora. Angry Plant. What this is called. Okay, cool. This is the highest peak I've ever been to. Kind of funny. Been recorded in the Atlas. That is a higher peak, but I can't get up there right now. I may be able to, but hold on. That is super interesting seeing. That is obviously a flying creature. Like, there's no chance for me to capture it. Yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. I got a boost before we die. Go. And now, my target... That's harmonic scrap. We're getting there. I'm trying to find the destination. There it is. It's right behind me. The swarm wreckage is in this direction. Cool. Just gotta go find it. Yep, that's the wreckage. Damn, that thing is big. When I thought, like, drones, I thought they were, like, the size of normal sentinels. This thing is actually quite large. Yeah. The swarmer twitches helplessly in its final moments. There's nothing threatening it about it now. Touch the ship. I touched the ship. I left my hand. A string of gooey ichor stretches between my fingertips in the hull. The coppery smell of the swarmer fluid is intoxicating. The shell must be overflowing with it. We have found a fallen swarmer. That is the first objective. So we're going to go ahead and grab the rewards. Got a Gravitino coil unit. Projectile ammunition, a force field. I'm not going to use the force field unit. That thing is a pain in the ass to keep charged. Yep. Angry plants are a handy source of oxygen. That's right. Okay. First things first. This Gravitino coil will allow us to dismantle the swarmer. You just need to charge it with silicate powder.
Technology recharged.
Okay. What else we got? Disassembly. Yeah, the Gravitino coil, yeah. Oh, this is the gravity gun from that there famous video game, Half-Life 2. Used for... what is that thing called? The Colossus? The flatbed modification to the Colossus. That's really cool. Yeah. I'm wondering how I manipulate these. Okay, equip the Gravitino coil, it says. Okay, now, dismantle the wreckage. Grab that to pull it loose. My goodness. Light no fire. So, interesting thing. The developers of Light No Fire are working on No Man's Sky as well. And so what they've continually done, they've repeatedly done, is they've updated No Man's Sky using using tech that they've developed from Light No Fire. So when we got those spaceships that the players can build, for example, the Corvettes, that was actually shipbuilding technology from Light No Fire, where they're planning on giving people the ability to make, like, ships that go through the ocean. Because remember that Light No Fire is going to be a realistic-sized Earth. So ocean voyages are going to be multiplayer crew vessels to go on the ocean together, because the ocean's going to be huge. And so that's where the Corvette tech was developed from. Like, they keep updating No Man's Sky with stuff from Light No Fire, essentially. Here we go. Got it. Investigate the wreckage. Do we deal with all the drones? I think we did. I got more wreckage to investigate. Gravitino coil. That's good. We got the ichor. Nice. I think there's more pieces to the drone. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that Sentinel Swarmer didn't like what I was doing. But there's nothing it can do to stop me. Looks like I can collect the debris like this. It's rather nice. I just grab the pieces off of the drone. Maybe. There we go. I'm wondering if this ichor is a special a resource for the event. Probably required to build certain things. Okay, these swarmers are pissing me off. It's a terrain manipulator. There's a gravity coil. I'd like to not die. That would be glorious. I'm running away. I'm getting out of here. Okay. I just gotta move far enough away that they give up. But yeah. Remember that the studio for No Man's Sky / Light No Fire is actually a very small studio. It's important to know they're not a AAA studio at all. Okay. What's this? Metallic fluid. Flows in the innards of the swarmer. It washes over frayed wires, emergency lights. Smells clogging my nose and lungs. The smell is overwhelming. Reality sways and dips. For a moment, all I can see is crimson. Succumb or resist. We will succumb to the stink. The crimson is calling. I know I have no choice. There we go. It purged a planetary swarm. A swarmer, yeah. It's the buzz. My phone has buzz on like several occasions now. I'm trying to figure out what's happening. Oof. These are all notifications I do not care about. That's great. Thank you, cell phone, for prompting me to be annoyed. Okay. So as I was saying, let me check one before we go. That should do it. All right. Let's get back to it. So we got to go in here. Feels like I should be able to extract the core, but it's not letting me. Like there's a spot in it. It seems to be glowing like. We should be able to take that out. I wonder if we can take out the nose cone instead. No. Wait. Yeah. That was it. It was the nose cone. Cool. Well, I think that's it. No, wait. There's another section. I'm pretty sure it's... The whole swarmer glows for a second. I'm just wondering if I can get inside of it to, pull the thing out. Let me do this. Let me switch my perspective to first person. Then maybe we can get a better view on it. Got it. There was like another piece inside. I think there's another piece? Crazy. That Hello Games have 50 developers. That's crazy, because like during the development of No Man's Sky, they had like 12. For a while at least. They've really blown up, I suppose. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab our disassembly. 5 inventory slots, I'll take those. I used to save those inventory slots, but I don't need to anymore. My main file's capped. And I haven't been making new files like I used to. Just don't have time with all the other games I play. Okay. That's that then. What do we do next? Seek the Atlas. We must present the ichor we've picked up to the Atlas. Icky, icky, icker. Okay. First things first. I'm gonna go over here. No reason not to grab one of these radiant shards. They're nice. We turn them into nanites. Now, anything else? I mean, the carbon crystals are nice too, but we should just head back to our ship, I think. Back to the ship. Okay. That. Hazardous. I remember when you used to be able to scan the hazardous plants. But they removed that from the list for whatever reason. I honestly don't like how that the same hazardous plants are on every planet, basically. I always thought that maybe... I understand they added like 2 different types from what there used to be, but my expectation was you wouldn't find all 3 types on the same planet. You know, like, oh, this one has the pods that explode. Oh, this one has the ones that look like whips. You know, that's how I would prefer it. Different planet, different type. Like that, a certain type thrives here, a certain type thrives there. I get it, they're all invasive species. Because they're even on dead worlds. But still. What mildly annoys me, mildly annoys me. Okay. Let's scan this, scan that. Cool.
Units received.
Units received. Okay, I don't see my ship anywhere near here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and call it. There we go. I'm a little on the sleepy side today. Part of why I'm not doing like a main series, you know, game that I usually run. I'm trying to wrap this up. This is a pretty good, for the most part, sleepy game. I should probably blow up a few asteroids, come to think of it. Didn't occur to me, but probably a good idea to get some tritium for my pulse engine. Probably not hugely necessary, but grab a few, at the very least. Tritium hyperclusters. Yeah, I'm just gonna crack the hyperclusters open, I think. How much tritium do I have? Interesting. Did it end up in my exosuit instead? Oh well. One of the expedition goals is to blow up asteroids. Not a bad thing to do. I mean, if I want to sell the tritium hyperclusters, I can vendor them. Yeah. I remember eventually, like, if you hang around too much, space pirates will be like, "We demand a tribute." It's like, no. Well then, prepare to die. Is Elden Ring your favorite? I'd say that upon reflection, mechanically, Elden Ring is my favorite because it really does sing the song of build diversity, and in the event that you get quote-unquote stuck with your current build, you can always go somewhere else and come back later. And the respec items are plentiful. So it's not, you know, you don't have a whole lot of trouble if it turns out you need to change your build. You go to the lady in Ray Lucaria, right? However, artistically speaking, in terms of them trying something new, them trying to do, how do I phrase this? They really reached in storytelling in Dark Souls 2. They tried to not settle for just the same again. You know, it's a true sequel to Dark Souls. Dark Souls 3 is just Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 1 Electric Boogaloo, right? That's basically what Dark Souls 3 is. In terms of, like, storytelling, world presentation, all that. Like, oh, what do you mean you're extra toasty now? Jeez. Unkindled. Wait, what? We're going this way. What I'm trying to say... I'm gonna try to find the atlas. There should be an atlas interface around here somewhere. Must present it to the Atlas. There it is. The Atlas is damn far away. That's how they got away with making this expedition short. Is they put the Atlas really, really far away. Got it. Let's go over there. Mechanically, I'd say there's some issues with Dark Souls 2, but in terms of like what they try to do, where they talk about like what does it mean to hollow. Let's see, you know, basically become a new person. They also tried to imply from like Dark Souls 1 is basically, you know, are you gonna light the fire and you know, sacrifice yourself to let things keep going, or are you going to let the dark come? And Dark Souls 2 implies that there have been like many ages of light and dark, and then Dark Souls 3 just pretends like none of that additions ever existed. It's just like, wow. Okay. Oh, I like the texture work on this one. They're all basically the same, these stations. It's just that they have like different textures. And I appreciate the work they put into like randomizing these textures over the base game where, sorry, the on launch where it was just like they're slightly different color, as opposed to, you know, there being different textures. Like it's a big difference, even though like structurally these are all identical. All right, let's see. Gestures. I would kill for multiple layouts on stations and like banners that are based on the region of space, but that's asking too much from No Man's Sky's what do you call it? Let me see. The game feels less impressive when you go from a massive open world into the regular linear video game. They're referred to as legacy dungeons, and you can absolutely feel how much better the legacy dungeons are than the open world. The open world is supposed to be treated as a pacing mechanism, but in reality, it quite a few people were very disappointed with the open world, and it's kind of funny, but no, mechanically Elden Ring's still my favorite, but I understand the contrast between the legacy dungeons and the rest of the content in the game, and why you would absolutely prefer one over the other. Yeah, I'm not paying 50,000 units. I think we're done here. I may have put down a thing and then left. What a shame. What a shame. Okay. I should consider getting more nanites, though. I should consider a lot of things. We're just gonna warp. You've been playing Dark Souls 2 and you enjoy it. There are a few somewhat, I want to say, sadistic areas. I was about to use the word masochistic, but that's not true, unless you really enjoy those areas. But, yeah, there's a few sadistic areas where it's like, oh, look, another enemy behind another door. Another one, another one. The game teaches you, hey, you gotta learn to beat, like, every single enemy. And, oh, swarmers. Swarmers. We gotta kill the swarmer drones. Yeah. Hey there. We managed to destroy one set of drones. Two set of drones. Crazy. Getting zapped by the drones a little bit, but we should be fine. I have lots and lots of extra resources to throw around. Okay, those drones are dead. The swarm. I didn't expect the swarm to attack me while I wasn't doing the story thing, so it seems like the swarms are just kind of everywhere. Which makes sense, I guess. We got a bunch of corrupted ichor for this. It's cool. It'd be neat if I could, like, choose to locate an item for the, like, a down pod or whatever. Swarmer pod. The hyperdrive has no fuel. I ain't going anywhere until I get that filled up. I've got 3 of these.
Technology recharged.
Let's see. Antimatter. Antimatter housing. Makes a warp cell. Cool. So, do it. I've got 5 warp cells ready to go. Hey, Drogon, good to see you. Okay, we are at present trying to go find the Atlas and deliver the corrupted ichor to the Atlas. We're gonna go to our galaxy map, and we're gonna go check out our current mission. Okay, yeah, it wants us to go to the Atlas interface. So we gotta go up there, and we'll be able to offer up the ichor we got from the drones to the Atlas and see what it does for us. We're going to the next spot. It's gonna take a bit. We may have multiple drone encounters. Seems to be RNG. Since I'm this close to the station, I don't... I'm like, I don't think we're going to be fighting anything. Ha ha ha. I say to myself as another drone swarm, yeah, begins. That's crazy. Okay. Hopefully I can do a nice big final battle with the last drone set. We'll see. Explosions. Getting plenty of ichor at least. I don't even know what that's for anymore. To begin with. It's like offer it up to the Atlas. And then what? Then what do I do? Yep. Okay. We're getting there. 2 more jumps. Oh, we reached the Atlas. Then we got other things to do. But, yeah. Now I'm, little on the tired side today, but otherwise, I'm good. I took sleeping pills, and I managed to sleep for the duration of the pill's effect, like just 5 hours. Which is okay, I suppose. My goodness. So, what is it, drones every time? Wayward Realms? I would say, if it's gonna come out, you're gonna have to wait, and I don't think we're ever going to get the version of it that Julian Jensen really really envisioned with the you know, high quality graphics. I think that was always outside the scope and scale of what they could do, even when he was on the team. How realistic are nothing is realistic, Mal. Nothing. This is an arcadey game, I'm afraid. Let's see. It burns? What the hell is that? Looks like there's a base over there called It Burns. Everything burns. It's like the stars, for example, exist in the skybox. They cannot be gone to. They're like everything that people, wait, you saw a Sentinel attack frigate for the first time ever a week ago? Awesome. These aren't Sentinels, they're swarmers. They seem to be related to the Sentinels, but they're different. You can't fly your ship into a star. No. In fact, just getting anywhere close to a star would kill you in, what do you call them? Elite Dangerous. Yeah, Elite Dangerous, you'd try to pulse jump into a star, and you wouldn't even get close before you, burned up. There we go. Let me check. My phone's still going buzz, 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 buzz. It's like, why so serious? Cell phone. Yep. Okay. That is the Atlas station. Here we go. Atlas interface. Okay, no one attacked us this time. Thankfully, Lords of the Fallen never played it. No. You think Elden Ring is easier for new people than Dark Souls? Absolutely, no question. It's easier to be a mage as well. It's easy, like, if you're not talking about optional boss battles, because let's be honest here, a lot of Elden Ring's difficulty is contained in the optional bosses. You can just straight up level up and boost your equipment to the point where, you know, you can trivialize a lot of encounters. And personally, my favorite thing about the Souls series has always been that they're RPGs, not action games like Sekiro. And you can, you know, with consumables, summons, spells, things like that, you can always, what do you call it? You can always get over, what would seem an insurmountable challenge for your player's skill. You don't have to bash your head against a wall until the wall breaks. Contrary to what people will tell you, you know, the quote-unquote get good crowd. Like, you can absolutely leverage the RPG elements in the Souls series. It's Souls-likes that are what I refer to as roll slop, where you just can't, like, you can't think your way or prepare your way through an encounter. You have to actually, you know, play the action game for the action game. But FromSoft's Souls series, not Sekiro, give you a wide array of options to do things with, and I think that's awesome. What's this? The Atlas says nothing. The orb beats like a tremendous heart. I'll present the corrupted ichor. I present the sticky metal leaked from the swarmers. It flows and pools in my palms, smelling of honey and iron. The pulse of recognition from the interface. Catastrophic organ failure. Hive uncontained, unable to iterate. I feel connected to the Atlas as if it sees through every part of me. Knowing we are the same being, brief, I am left with one seed of knowledge. The Hive of Glass is coming. Well, people wanted to know more about the world of Glass and the Sentinels, so they're learning more about it. They decided to give us access. Yes, divine intelligence, new reward. What do we got? Excellent. Supreme, starship, weapon, and shield upgrades. I need those. You know a guy who played Elden Ring first and went back to Dark Souls 1, who was notably irritated by the lack of stakes' inability to push/dodge enemies by rolling into them? Yeah. See that. Okay. We gotta do things here. We gotta access our ship. This one. There we go. Okay, what do we get? That is the pew 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 gun. Cannot install in this inventory type. There we go. Got it. That is total cannon count +3. Oh, wow. That's for the Infra Knife. I didn't think the Infra Knife had abilities like that. That's really nice. So they're just giving us a Class S infra knife, heat dissipation. That's good. Shield unit. That one's for me, personally. No, I don't want this one. Shield for the ship. S-class, shield for the ship. Shield strength plus 30%. Okay, cool. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna hop out first. But yeah. The Soul series isn't great with archery, but it is still possible to have fun with it if you've built it up sufficiently and you strategize. But like melee archery is basically a no-go. Let me see here. What else we got going on? I'm poking at a few more things. All right, we're good.
Hostile ships approaching.
Up. That is the Hive. Introducing the Hive of Glass. This is where the Sentinels come from, in theory. Yep. Okay, the Hive is big. The glass is breaking. I got it. I gotta avoid the lasers. Incredible! Avoid the lasers. I destroy these sections. Yeah. Ow! That hurt. Ow. Okay, I've got Atlas. Oh god, the Atlas station's getting destroyed by the Hive. Okay, I actually don't know what to do then. We may fail this. That is incredible. Yeah. Like, I thought this arm needed to be destroyed, but I don't see a way. It says glass shards. Where are the glass shards? Where do I destroy them? How do I destroy them? The Atlas interface is at 44%. I'm gonna fail this. Yeah. I'm gonna freaking, yeah. I don't know what to do. Like, this is the Hive core. I can't damage the Hive core. It says like I need to destroy 4 glass shards, it says. Like, these arms seem to be part of it, but I don't understand. I'm trying to like restore my shields and everything. But yeah. What, these little drones over here? Wow. What a shame. What a shame. Yeah. Yeah, this ain't gonna do it. What a shame. Atlas destroyed. Yeah, it did 6% left. I don't think we're gonna be able to do this at all. Yeah, it's at 6%. The Atlas station is destroyed. The encounter is lost. Atlas interface destroyed. Catastrophic traveler. And the Sage, I mean, that's why we're green, I think. What happened? Did it just warp us to a new system? Right. Onwards and sideways. Oh. Yeah, we got dumped. Wow. The Atlas station was destroyed. Oh, God. It's there. Hi there. System not close to Expedition 22. I say. That was pretty impressive. We did get ripped back, though. So we're not going to suffer the fate of Artemis, where we're just kind of dead, endlessly broadcasting from the void. Hello, world. Hello? Is it first? Is it last? That's a very good question. I would say that it is last. Still a fragment. 1 of 3. Sage. That's me. You don't think the team scores will change? Yeah. I don't think they'll change very much at this point. That's right. Reinitialization, begin.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization. Life support systems activated. Shield kinetic system online.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Scanner damaged. Repair required.
Scanner damage, repair. Oh, thank you.
Aerial propulsion jetpack online.
We will reinitialize with Burger.
Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational. User initialization sequence complete.
Okay. Swarm expedition begun. Devoured. Escape the world of glass. Based a hive of glass. Okay. I'd like to get my old colors back as soon as possible. Hold on. I need to look at what I've gotten as rewards. Storage augmentation. My ship must grow fatter. And slots. My ship is already capped, so I don't have to worry about that. The Meowden Spear is the name of my ship. It's a... what do you call it? It's a Corvette that's S-class and capped on slots, so I can use these just fine. You think you're locked into the green color stage? Oh, I know I'm locked into the green color stage. That's why I'm trying to finish the expedition so I can go back to customization. You don't understand, but the Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Final Fantasy XIV, Warframe, the reality is all of these games have always been dress-up games. Always. All of them.
Thermal protection falling.
Here we go. You reclaimed. You must return to the hive. What do they mean? There's no reply. Okay. Yeah. Don't only armor sets. Yes. All you ever wear is the best stats. Oh, I'm afraid. With especially Skyrim and Fallout 4, you can basically just craft anything to be good. But not only that, you can use mods to like transmog, where you like apply the stats of a different piece of gear to something else. Yep. Okay. I gotta get out of here. Actually, hold on. Original. What do we got? Boundary separation failure likely. Vessel empty. Deliberate transfer. Fresh iteration generated. Anomaly containment prepared. Broadcast. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. That's it. This is the least hospitable planet we've ever been on in this expedition. Got it. Yes, I'm gonna go grab the stuff at the bottom. In Fallout 4, you just ballistic, weave, army fatigues, and wear the best combat armor. I'm gonna, for my next Fallout 4 run, I was originally gonna do War Criminal Nate, but I want to do, I want to use the god-awful looking Vault-Tec Leotard and the pre-war cybernetics mod together, because it's going to be very, very stupid. You cannot fathom how dumb this is going to be in terms of appearance. Basically, we're going to have the arms, legs, everything but the torso and power armor, and then just a leotard for the body. Yeah. It's going to look incredibly dumb. We are leaving. I was cleaning the house during, what do you call it? During the, whatever the hell the Microsoft show was. I'm very uninterested in Microsoft and what they could possibly show. I will end up playing ESO and I'll end up playing Fallout 4. But, like, I doubt very much they can show me anything that would interest me, is what I'm trying to say. Like, that would get me hyped for any reason. If they're going to show something, it's going to be at the, what you call it, the game advertisements. You know, they call it the Game Awards, but I call it the game advertisements. Yeah. It said, people ask, where's the Elder Scrolls? Where's Fallout? Silly goose. Yes, though, and Fallout 76 exist. Well, those were made to be live services that would run forever. Infinite money glitch. Unfortunate. I actually, I decently like Fallout 76. I think ESO has problems, but I have friends who love it, so I want to play with them. It's just that issue, you know? Wait a sec. Oh. 10,000 nanites. I see. Yeah, I'll gladly take those 10,000 nanites. Helps. Recount your experience to Polo. Okay. So I gotta go talk to Polo about the fact I was eated by the Sentinels. Let me see here. Or by the Sentinel Hive, I should say. The Hive of Glass. I get out of this asteroid field real quick. In real life, you won't find an asteroid field this with asteroids this close together. Gravity would have already pulled them all together, creating like a mega asteroid. And, yeah. Basically, they would be in a weird orbit of each other. Yep. Is there a Souls-like FPS? It's a very good question. I remember the first-person mod for Elden Ring was hilarious. I don't know about Souls-likes, to be honest. I'm not a huge fan of roll slop myself. My goodness. Give me a second. We need to summon the Atlas. Sorry, the anomaly. The Sentinels seek to destroy the anomaly, but they can't. Yep. My goodness. They wouldn't grind themselves to dust necessarily. They would, they'd just be kind of stuck to each other. Oh, interesting. The anomaly has changed. The Nexus isn't there anymore. Instead, it's like little trophies, little tallies. The prismatic core. Track the swarm activity. The idea is that the existing asteroids would be in basically orbit of each other. Gravity would act on each individual asteroid in addition to, you know, whatever surrounding planet, like large planetary bodies existed. It's a very interesting thing to look at because, like, there are so many calculations involved in figuring out how these things would orbit a planet, you know? Hello? The hive is still here. Signal is not gone. Patterns are dark. Describe the glass. I try to explain what happened in the confrontation with the hive. Holo's features wrinkle and anxiety. Okay. Remnant from the Ashes? Yeah, a friend of mine convinced me to buy a Remnant from the Ashes many years ago at this point. How old is it? Yeah. Okay. We're basically done. We may continue now. The hive is nowhere, is not where it should be. You are not all of you. None I have been trying to forecast. It is not enough to wait and worry. I have started to build. What are they building? You saw the prismatic core by the entrance to our home. It is a mirror of where the swarm is swarming, and I hope more. I'm tracking data with the core. A plan. The hive is familiar. Seems like the Atlas, but not quite the Atlas. It fixates on you, all of you. The hive is not Crimson Hunter, but part of it, just in the wrong place. Core is more than a mirror. It is a combustion engine. All the fragments recombine and reflect back at the swarm. Reflect back at the hive. Set things to their right place. Bigger data will build a bigger core. Got it. We're trying to fix things. Makes sense. Look closer at the core, you'll find a plan. Okie dokie. They gave us like a bunch of nanites. I'm wondering, do they intend for us to use those or? Doesn't matter. Let's go inspect the prismatic core now. I can land on top of it. That's cute. I can stand in. Yeah, it's got a big hitbox. I do appreciate a good hitbox. What was that, that meme? From, what was it? Super Smash Brothers? Someone was harvesting the data from, Super Smash Brothers, and they found, they found, like, frame data for, I think it was, Princess Zelda. Yeah, it was Princess Zelda. That was the one. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, this is Zelda's hitbox. It was a meme for a while, and they were looking at that, going, "Oh, oh, okay, yeah." Did you try Code Vein? I enjoyed what little Code Vein I played. If you're looking for like real difficulty in the Soul series, you're probably not going to find it in Code Vein. But you know. Okay. Let's go. Core. Oh wow. These are actual missions. Crazy. You can subtract the score of your opponents. Yeah. Eliminate all the swarms. Let's do it. Is it fun? Yeah, it's fun. But fun is subjective, so you know. Maybe not. Okay. We're doing well. Okay, what do we got? Thrusters. We're gonna slot these into our spaceship. Oh, wow. We gotta augment our spaceship now. We don't have a Starship augmentation module here. I gotta pop out. Yeah, take me away. We're going to the space station. I gotta upgrade my my ship's tech. Okay. Gonna peek at one more thing first. Did I miss it? There it is. Cool. Yeah, someone told me that the new Code Veronica game is like a reimagining. It's not like the same events. I'm gonna tell you right now, Alfred Ashford or Riot. I absolutely positively refuse to accept. Hold on. I absolutely positively refuse to accept the game, what do you call it, without Alfred Ashford. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This way. I could upgrade my ship to Class B. I could. Or I could dare to be stupid. Throw on the modules and do nothing else. Are you excited about the new Castlevania from the creators of Dead Cells and the Rogue Prince of Persia? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I like the Rogue Prince of Persia well enough, I think. I'm not going to, like, pre-order it for the costumes or whatever. That doesn't interest me at all. But I will play it. I think I'm going to play Mina the Hollower first, though. And before that, I have an obligation to play Crimson Desert because that was gifted to me. I wasn't going to play Crimson Desert. I wasn't interested in it too much, but it was gifted to me, and I'm going to play it sooner rather than later. Give me a second. I need to upgrade my ship. Apply augmentation. There we go. That's where it matters. Not in carrying stupid stuff, but being able to hold technology. Okay, my starship is now good for this. Launch thrusters, suspicious as they are. This one too. Terrible. Yeah. Everyone said Crimson Desert looks cool. Everyone asked me if I was interested, like, when am I going to play Crimson Desert? The answer was no. But then, you know, other people wanted me to play it, so I'm going to. I figure I'll end up having fun. Otherwise, I would have said no. Okay, that should do it. We now have all the technology we could possibly use. I'm holding on to these nanites because they get paid out at the end of the expedition. Wow, swarm coordinates down there. Interesting. Let's go down. Uh-oh. Oh! The swarm is here. Okay, I thought maybe there would be like a downed swarmer on the ground or something. I didn't realize we were dealing with all of this. I like how that barrel is after me. There's nothing I can do about it. There we go, I collected it. But last swarm. Positron injector isn't too bad now. But purge. Completed purge operations. That's it. I'm done. +3 to Sage score. Got some green fireworks I don't need. Great. What's next? Complete a mission. Got it. So, what I need to do now is check my rewards. Free package Scatter Blaster. Scatter Blaster is overpowered. I use that on my multi-tool, my magic staff. The stick that I wiggle around, yeah. Okay, Shell Greaser, that's good. What else? This one is the Flight Assist Override. Love this one. The Flight Assist Override is great because what we do with that specifically is... Wait, hold on. Let me see. I'm going to move the Photon Cannon, put the Positron Injector over here. Moving stuff around. Okay. That should do it. The Flight Assist Override's really cool because it lets you drift. So instead of auto-correcting, you can kind of like continue to, like, you can see the way my ship is continuing to go even though I turned around. Like, it basically stops the auto-correction and treats it like you're actually flying through space. See? Like I am drifting through space right now. That's really cool. The Flight Assist Override's great for your maneuverability, but, you know, also kind of dangerous in the sense that you can easily smack into things without, you know, realizing it. Anything else we're doing? But yeah, the pulse engine is also responsible for your sublight speeds as well, in addition to, you know, pulse jumps. I'm just thinking of the frame shift drive and Super Cruise and Elite Dangerous. Yep. My goodness. Drifting is useful in Starfield. Starfield isn't that much of a space game, though, unfortunately. Even though they've improved it massively by adding the, you know, the ability to travel sublight, like between planets, it still is an issue. The fact that there are random encounters that you can run into is nice. But, like, there are so many just better games at being space games in Starfield, unfortunately. I'm hoping that in a year or two, mod makers will have picked up on the existing content and massively expanded it. Which, you know, may or may not happen. Speaking of things that may not happen, let's go ahead and warp ourselves back. Planetary interference. We're too close to the planet. Gotta warp this way. There we go. Complete the quest. Complete quests for your team. Okay. I'm gonna grab a thing really quick. Then we'll pop back in. Let's see. Alright. I don't have to worry. I see. Right. There we go. Did Starfield is Fallout 4 without everything being blown up and sparse? No. Not even a bit. I mean, conceptually, sure, but in execution, no. Prismatic core. Complete the quest. Oh. Oh. Okay. So I've done 1 purge and no restore, no sabotage. So I should do all of them, in other words. Let's do the sweeper. I can't wait to sabotage my opponents. I'm gonna do one of each. One of each mission. I believe. Space anomaly exit reconfigured. We're going to a mission area. The dimensional area. Perfectly normal cell phone there, yeah. What you call it? Yeah, there. Been messing with shit. Okay, here we go. We gotta save the station, I assume. We're going for whatever this is. We're hunting it down. Wait, is it shields? Prevent corruption. Okay, it's protected by shields. I have to go do a different mission. There it is. No? No. I'm confused. Okay. Hello, hello. We are continuing. Swarm debris. Oh, I'm about to lose my pulse jump. There we go. Got it. So, we're just waiting till we get there. In the meantime, fuzzy, pulse jump mechanics, yes. The stream can't handle all of the moving rays of light, I'm afraid. It just kind of gives up. Let's see. Okay. Let me see what this is. Right. Okay. We're heading on down. Swarm wreckage. So we have to prevent biosphere corruption by clearing the wreckage. The wreckage isn't here in this spot. It's just somewhere in the vicinity. I'm going to go do other things real quick. Grab this. Discovered locations are nice. Itch, itch, itch. Got it. Got it. Salvage data. Buried. Oh, cool. So we can find it right here. Extreme localized toxicity. Isn't that just the YouTube comment section? Okay, let's see. What do we got? Where is it? Thought I saw it around here somewhere. What are these? Strange.
Units received.
Okay.
Units
Little
received.
parade of animals. There's a few more.
Units received.
You got a new multi-tool? Was the beginning of phase 2, I think. It's based on the previous expedition, the garbage collection. Same deal.
Units received.
Okay. Where was it? I'm confused. I did a scan. It marked it and then it disappeared for me. Like it was supposed to be, yeah, location service unavailable. So the pod has to be around here somewhere. I just don't see it. Like this is not the pod. Yeah, those aren't the pods. They were like right over here, I guess. Yeah, it just kind of stopped marking, giving that animal pellet so it doesn't attack me. Oh, there it is. It's buried. Okay. Buried. I couldn't find the marker. It's over here. We're fine. Here it is. Buried swarm debris. Oh god. It's this damn bug again. Always in the ground, in the bedrock where you can't dig anymore. I swear, Hello Games needs to fix this issue. It's been like forever since they What do you mean stuff is stuck in the bedrock? Scan this first.
Units received.
Dihydrogen. Yep. It sucks for console players. It's the only way to keep the Swarm multi-tool is by playing on this save. Oh, really? So they didn't get to keep it when it was introduced as a part of the, like the trash gathering expedition where you got like the spider treads for the what was that one called? I was thinking the Devastator, but you know what I mean, the Titan, the Colossus, yeah, the Colossus. Huh. I'm not feeding this thing. We're getting out of here. There it is. Yeah, location service unavailable. We got what we were getting. We ain't getting more. Scanning this.
Units received.
At least, yeah, get back to our ship. Activate this. Cool. We're there. Your first expedition, you learned the multi-tool isn't transferable. I'm 99.999% sure my staff has it. So, it's attached to your multi-tool when you copied it over from the main save. Yeah. Thank you, Preacher. I figured as much. Like, if you copy the multi-tool over to the main save, it should be fine. If you create a new save specifically for the expedition, you might be fucked. But in the event that you take the like you use an existing save and then you copy the equipment over from the expedition, it should be fine. What's this? Crystal sulfate. Interesting. No water content for me, please. Thanks. Prevent the biosphere corruption, it says. I don't see anything yet. A new reward is available. Haha. Oh, yeah. Fair enough. Dire Wasp Disintegrator Multi-Tool. I'll take it. This thing looks lovely. Looks way better than my current stuff. I will take this multi-tool for free. Now, let's get to the space station so I can mess with some stuff. Actually, hold on. Oh, private parts? What? A military rank, private parts, of course, of course. That makes sense. Need to put, cannot build missing components. This in the starship. Yeah.
Technology recharged.
Launch fuel. What else? I need to sell the gold nuggets and the tritium hyperclusters. There's no question about that. The cobalt we need to hold on to for batteries. Not sure we'll actually put the batteries to use, but that's a different matter. Let's go pay a visit to the next star system. Yeah, not the galactic core. Okay. You're gonna use the expedition as your main save when it's finished? Fair enough. Yeah, yeah. I could see doing that. No problem. Let me see here. Checking nothing. Okay. By the way, for those who missed my Daggerfall stream, I said that this rat from Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall is the perfect reaction PNG to strawman someone who tries to argue with you unsolicited online. So when someone comes at you for no reason, just say they're this rat, because they are. All right, let's get going. So, as I was saying, we are going to... We need to go look at our log, and then... I think we did it. Yeah, we cleared the debris already. We finished the mission. Let's go. Let's go. What are you wearing, bro? Would you rather I wear the cat ears with the little bows on it, or perhaps the maid brim, or the pink bow, or perhaps the darker pink bow, or perhaps the these need to be repaired, these cat ears here, but you know that's a different matter. So. I mean, it all comes down to what we feel like on any given day. Yes. Very good, very good. You miss the suit from the Skyrim era. I have a suit. I have several suits. You missed it. You missed it, I'm afraid. But have a good one. All right, onwards and sideways. There should be a mission to do. Okay, we just have to go over here. Broke the cat ears? Yes. Is local heat wave going on? Yes, it is. We have an air conditioner behind the green screen right now. And, what do you call it? The here, hold on. Let me go ahead and pull this up so we can kind of see. So, you can kind of see here the massive junk we have right now. I'm going to throw this away, obviously. But, basically, if you look behind the green screen over here, you can see there is a fan. And this fan pulls the air from the other side of the green screen. So that's how we keep this area nice and cool. All right. As I was saying. Back to the anomaly. Oh, crap. I almost crashed into the station due to drift. That's fine. Okay, we turn this in. We got one more mission to do. And then we are a done. Mission. It says abandoned mission. Wait. Was it not? I'm so confused. Did we not complete it? I guess we'll go back again. We need your help, Star Fox. Andros has declared war. He's invaded the Lilat system and is trying to take over Corneria. Our army alone can't do the job. Hurry, Star Fox. I think it was last year. Let me check when I actually did the Star Fox 64. I'm curious now. I streamed it at some point fairly recently, and I did like the entire thing. So let me find it really quick. Hold on. This is gonna take a moment to find. Hold on. But yeah, I mean, people are acting like I wasn't wearing a suit and tie, like, you know, very recently. My goodness. Okay, let me see. It should be... You mean the new one? I'm sorry, I don't play new games. I play, Happy Hair. Falco Lombardi. Fox McCloud. Yeah. Exactly. New game, don't care about it. The only new game I, like, really cared about enough to want to get and was given to me was Metroid Prime, and unfortunately, this is mediocre as far as the Metroid series goes. It's not great. But yeah, I'm not buying a Switch 2 anytime soon either, unfortunately. I have a Nintendo Switch. I have a lot of games for the Nintendo Switch. But you're not convincing me to buy a Switch 2 at those prices right now. I'd rather put that into my PC or you know, a real life endeavor. I have thousands of games, literally. I think this may be broken. We may need to abandon this mission entirely. I'm gonna try to mess around here and see what happens. Hold on. Service unavailable. And former debris. It's saying switch to the terrain manipulator. Okay. Excavate. Got it. Found signal. Nearest debris found. Over here. Cool. Yeah. The real problem is the new Star Fox game is just Star Fox 64 with some extra cutscenes and stuff. If anything's going to actually get us, like, value for that new Star Fox game, it's going to be, it's gonna be the multiplayer mode, right? You know, the matchmaking and, like, objective-based multiplayer. Either the multiplayer is going to carry it, or it's going to be, like, unfortunate. Because I've played Star Fox 64 to death. I've completed all 3 routes in 3 hours. One hour per route, right? I'm really good at Star Fox 64. So by remaking, because Star Fox 64 is a remake of the original Star Fox, right? And so this is literally a remake of a remake. Actually, no. We had Star Fox Zero as well. And they removed, oh god, they've removed the levels from Star Fox Zero. I'm just thinking, like, this, aside from the fact that you can, like, be a VTuber, which is really, really funny to me. Yeah, this is the 3rd remake of the original Star Fox. That's really funny. Okay. Let me see here. I'm trying to, was it, I'm trying to find a particular thingamababa. Cool, there's a bug with this mission where it reset every time you switch away from the terrain manipulate. I get what you're saying. Holy crap. I do have access to the in-development build, even if it wasn't fixed. I have beta access to, like, their in-progress builds, in case, like, we get something that's completely broken. I know you're saying it's fixed now, but I can switch to, like, the in-dev builds if I need to. Yeah, it's available on PC if you have the code to put into Steam. It's experimental, but the E is a 3, basically. That's the code to get access to their experimental builds for No Man's Sky. Let's see. You're about to be onto the 3rd remaster of Halo 1. Oh, no. I have the Master Chief Collection. I need to play through that series again. I've only... When I say again, I mean I played I was about to say Star Fox. I played Halo 1, and I enjoyed it. And then I played nothing else. And so I really do want to play... I want to play the Master Chief Collection properly, you know. Let me see here. Give me a second. I'm looking at nonsense. You're waiting for the re-release of Skyrim? Yeah, but people count the other editions of Skyrim, like the PlayStation versus the Xbox versus the Switch. I don't count those. I don't count the ports, right? There's the Legendary Edition, which is basically just all of it's a compilation of the original releases, and then the Special Edition. And the Anniversary Edition is just the Creation Club. It's not a real edition. Like, if you actually look at the Steam page, the Anniversary Edition is just Skyrim Special Edition, but, like, as a DLC bundle. So that doesn't count. There have been 2 releases for Skyrim specifically. There's the Legendary Edition and the Special Edition, and that's it. Just 2. Yeah. So we're waiting for our 3rd Skyrim release coming at some point in the future. No idea. Anyway, let me see here. What else we got? Thought I saw something and then I lost it, I guess. We were talking about Star Fox. Oh, I remember. Okay, Star Fox. The new Star Fox is just a remake of Star Fox 64, but it's going to include the ability to map your facial data from your webcam or your, like, Switch camera And what it's going to do is you're going to look like you're going to be able to pick a Star Fox character to play as. And then in the multiplayer, you're going to, like, it's a VTuber. It's VTuber software. I'm deadly serious. They like, you're going to be able to VTube as a Star Fox character in multiplayer. This is going to launch so many furries. I like, you have no idea. Like, back in my day, it was the cartoons, like the Sonic cartoon. Not Sonic X, that came later. I was like the Saturday morning one, you know. They saw Princess Sally and immediately knew that's me for real. Anyway, let me see. What do we got? What do we got? Here we go. Nintendo Direct. I might watch that. Then again, I might not. I don't know. It's unfortunate. Let me try to do something. Okay. To fix a thing really quick. Give me a moment. I was asking about a thing. I just need to triple check. Then we can get back into the game. Okay. That should do. My goodness. Something face. I couldn't tell you about that. Couldn't tell you about that at all. All right. Let me do this. I'm grabbing a thingamababa. File input. Copy. Desktop. It should be. There's the Z. R? Yeah, R. Okay. Almost got it. I'm just poking at a thing real quick. Bye-bye. All right. Maid Marian from Robin Hood. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I love that Robin Hood. No, let me show it off really quick. There is a I have said in the future. Let's see. I think it was Beggar. Yeah, there's a particular image from Robin Hood. The cartoon Robin Hood. There we go. I got it. Okay. So here's the deal. In the future, at some point in time, I will probably have to ask for money from the internet. I'm not saying it'll happen anytime soon. Maybe 10, 20 years from now, 40 years from now. You know, I may have to beg in some situation. I've already decided that I'm going to show this off on screen if I ever have to ask the internet for money. I've decided this like decades in advance. That if I ever have to beg the internet for money, I'm using this. I'm just saying. My goodness. OnlyFangs? Oh no. Oh no. I should set one up and put like completely non-sexual stuff on it, like, I don't know, model trains and stuff. Yeah. Box ears. Anyway, let me see. Yeah, let's get going. We gotta grab the buried materials. Another one? Damn. Down that way, I guess. That was close. Oh, I finished the quest. Restore. We did it. Hell yeah. But yeah. Lola Bunny, you're right. My goodness. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lola Bunny. Princess Sally. Maid Marian. You're absolutely right. No question.
Units received.
I am,
Toxic protection.
fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you view it, not in fact a furry. I like cat ears. That's about it. Maybe fox ears. I honestly don't know where at all I got the desire for fox ears. That sounds a little far-fetched that you know, such a thing. Yeah. Don't know about that. Definitely. I got way too many Samus figurines, yes. Said 40 years down the road. 40 years down the road, I'll be dead, probably. I'm a lot older than the average person that I talk to online. It's funny because, like, I talk to primarily, like, 99% of people I talk to are adults, right? And they are all usually about half my age. Yeah. Unfortunate is how I will phrase that. Very unfortunate. Okay. Let me see here. Where are we going? I guess back to the anomaly. Let's do it. But yes, cat nonsense. You bet. I have more Tamamos, not just that one, but the others are difficult to reach. Okay. Here we go. We're completing the quest. I think we got one more to go. Yeah. It's time to sabotage. Let's drop the Royal and Weaver scores by 1. Hee hee ho ho. Yeah, it's not exciting, but we want to complete one of each objective, basically. So, this is the third and final objective for us to do. And then we'll go do other things. Okay. I'm sure it's exciting to see how many player bases you'll see. Oh, you want to reduce the number of player bases? Yeah, I get that. I understand. There is a mod for, what do you call it? There's a mod for No Man's Sky that turns off not only all multiplayer content, but also, like, all shared content in its entirety. Meaning that you don't get any player bases or anything, like, from the internet at all. Like, it completely single players the game. Like, cuts it off from the internet. It's rather interesting. Like, cloud saves don't work. All of it's off. Damn it. Screwed that up. There we go. Cool. We're getting there. Dumb. Onwards and sideways. The corrupted node. I don't know what a corrupted node is, but we're gonna find... I know what these are. These are the gateways. Yeah. The Atlas nodes. Cool.
Units received.
Yep. 10 bases per planet is a bit much. I understand. I really do. Okay.
Units received.
So, what we need to do now, pick these up. Good, good. Save and chart. Always save and chart. Always be saving and charting. But yeah, as far as my, whatchamacallit goes, jeez. Yeah, I put this, ridiculousness, it didn't show up well before, but, my goodness, you were at this place named the save point near the portal? Yeah. Yeah, let's see, fixed it. Cool. Alright, everything's fixed. I can now activate this. What does it say? Swarm has eroded the firewalls that guard the network system. Can I scramble the swarm? Let's see. Flood the system with nanites. One microprocessor. Yeah, I think we're going to install a counter processor. Yep, confirms that the hive no longer has access to this node. Awesome. Sabotage complete. So it's like 5-6 hours every time you want to do a mission, basically. Prismatic core progress. Oh, goodness. 28%. That's pretty beefy. I don't think, I don't know if people are going to finish this. Yes. It doesn't, show in other people's games. Yeah. Pew pew. Be cool if we could mine these, like, space rocks here. You can't, though. They're anomalous. Let's get out of here and head back to the anomaly. Perfect. Prismatic core progress. Continue. Does everyone in No Man's Sky spawn in the same region? It is truly random. Players are deposited all over the galaxy except during expeditions like this one, where everyone is kind of put in the same place. See, I have a switch. I turned multiplayer off, but if I go over to network and I turn multiplayer on, then all of a sudden it rejiggers everything, and suddenly I get dropped in an instance with a bunch of other players. You can see everything lagging here as it assigns like new players to this instance, and you can see all the other player ships now. And this is another player. He's part of the green team. We're both part of the green team. Here you go. So you can see some blue team people hanging out there. Yep. Favorite sci-fi universe? Babylon 5, probably. I do like science fantasy a lot. I like the Dune universe a little, but a little more than others, I should say. Let me see here. Anyway, some of these ships are really cool looking. This is a Sentinel ship. But then, is that a Millennium Falcon? That is a Millennium Falcon. Or an Ebon Hawk, actually. Looks more like an Ebon Hawk. Point is, we got a lot of little replica ships here. I'm surprised that no one on this expedition has made a Corvette. Did you play a game based on The Expanse? Well, I don't remember The Expanse very well. I've seen a few episodes. But, I also liked Earth Final Conflict in Season 1 before they butchered it. Gene Roddenberry's original idea was awesome. And then, well, You always wanted to make a TIE Interceptor? Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I really get that. I like TIE Interceptors a lot. I like TIE Defenders as well, but, like, you can't act, like... I guess you could, like, take the droid brain out and put a person in there. Hadn't thought about that. Maybe. Fix something. There's stuff running in the background. Give me a sec. I'm just closing a bunch of windows that I had open. This happens over the course of a stream. I'll build up windows and then I need to close them, you know. Okay. Thinks we got it. What else? Checking. Okay. You've been playing Elite Dangerous. Like to go fast? Whoosh. Yeah. I like Elite Dangerous as well, although I really want to play more X4. I really want to play more X4. I think that'd be fun. You've watched 4 out of the 5 seasons so far? Robert, I regret to inform you that Season 5 is scuffed beyond reason. It is, like, they ruined the series beyond anything you could ever imagine. Okay. Let me look at the core again. But we've cleared all this. I just need to get space. Guess I don't have a frigate. What am I to do? I need space. I suppose the answer is to vendor. Will it vend? That is the question. We just have to vendor a bunch of stuff. That's what we have to do. Let's go. It's season 8 of Game of Thrones. Yeah. Yes. But imagine if they killed off the cast of Game of Thrones and then started like season 8 with a whole new cast, and then decided to resurrect some of the old cast after like 6 episodes, or like 5 or 6 episodes. But they're like canonically dead and then brought back to life. Just to like get shock value out of the audience. I guess that can happen in Song of Ice and Fire with the White Walkers, but no. I mean, like, in sci-fi. Yeah. Okay. The evil aliens are unambiguously evil. Yeah, yeah. They introduce the, like, the forebearers to the Talons called the Avidus. And they're here to conquer Earth, but don't worry, there's a new protagonist, and she's totally rough and tumble going to take on the Avidus. And then Sanderville comes back as, like, evil Avidus servant. And then frickin' Zaor is brought back as an evil Avidus hybrid thing. And then Boone comes back and he's gonna fight alongside Rough and Tumble Lady. You can see how this might be an issue. Hey, when you're recasting your lead, at the very least, like, you can imagine that's Geralt. They've decided to replace Geralt with someone else, basically. That would be the analog, if you were talking about like Earth Final Conflict. Imagine if they like replaced the character of Geralt with somebody else instead of just the actor. Anyway, let's see. Not multiplayer. I need to go to my logs. Need to go eliminate planetary sentinels. Don't need to do that. Countermeasure? No. I need to do the expedition. Here we go. It's Siri now. Oh no. Hey, at least they're doing a new Witcher 3 expansion. I'm looking forward to that. Okay. Could work for a few episodes to establish a secondary storyline. Yeah, but I'm just saying, Earth Final Conflict's case, it's terrible. You want to know about another terrible series? Check out Earth 2. That one's bad as well. Give me a second. I need to go to the expedition. I need to go to the space station. That's what I need. Yeah. Okay. We got this. I'm heading to the space station. Yeah, it looks like Ciri's gonna be the protagonist of The Witcher 4, and that's fine because it's a completely different game. And she's an established character. Not like they are introducing a brand new character to replace Geralt with. They're just saying, hey. It's funny. A lot of people got stuck on this idea that women can't be a Witcher, and they had to the author said that's bullshit. Like any oh, what do you call it? They don't train women to be Witchers, but there's nothing stopping a woman from being a Witcher, basically.
Units received.
Any thoughts on God of War? I played the original 3 games, and I enjoyed them. God of War 1, 2, and 3. Then, the series shifted over to Dad of Boy, right? And when they started Dad of Boy, I ended up watching it on YouTube because the value shifted. The old God of War games had kind of like a bottom of the barrel, not very in-depth story. They were action focused, so the value was in the gameplay. However, when Dad of Boy started, the value shifted, and it became about the story. So I watched the story on YouTube. It was okay. No desire to play it though. Okay, let's start selling things. Yeah, I'm gonna sell these thrusters and stuff.
Received.
I need inventory space.
Units received.
Yeah.
Units received.
Units received. Okay.
Units received.
Units received.
Units received.
Good.
Units received.
I should have enough space now
Units received.
to do whatever I need.
Units received.
Yeah, we should be good. Need to get some of this as well.
Received. Units received.
Mm-hmm.
Units received.
Units received. Okay. I like how this guy is doing a neutral pose. Look at that. Amazing. This is top quality content right there. Watch him and his superior animations. I've seen this in Bethesda games before. I've seen this in other games before, but I'm always amazed when I see it happening. Mm-hmm. Dominance asserted, yes. That is pretty funny. Okay. Is that a special emote? No, that's an NPC. That is a broken NPC. Okay, well, I've dealt with what I needed to do. So we're gonna go ahead and grab the items. Inventory slots and hazard protection. Frame mogging. I am so blessed to live as I have. And the time that I have. From the beginning of video games to now. No, I'm serious. Like, I started off with like I played Atari, right? But the first game I ever owned was Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. That was the first game I owned personally. But the point is that, like, I got all the way from the arcades with like Donkey Kong, all the way up to now, and that like, I've been so blessed to have lived through all video games, even if I haven't played all of them. You know, it's like we see the humble pixel art, and then we get into the 3D realm where we can see this amazing high quality animation here playing out before us. I mean, this encapsulates the modern world, I think, that what we're seeing right now. Yeah. Like, I don't think games will ever get any better than this. Hold on. Okay. So, as I was saying, oh, because your father was a dork, so you got to play all the 90s games? That's cool. Yeah, I have my favorite video game right here. It's called Chrono Trigger. Yeah. There we go. Let's see, what other nonsense do we have? I have the, what do you call it? This right here, this book, is the Pocket Guide to the Empire. Yes. Anyway. Nice fixed. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what we need to do now... Show your copy of the Lusty Argonian Maid. Hold on. Hold on. It's gonna take a moment. Ignore this Nintendo Switch. Fuck. Ignore this, shirt. Okay, we lift this up. Underneath is a trash can. But go all the way back. Hold on. Okay. This is a Justin Bailey Samus mousepad. Yes. As you can see. A Justin Bailey Samus mousepad. The hair is green because that's how it was with the Justin Bailey code. Never used. Never used. I'm afraid that's the closest thing I got to the Lusty Argonian Maid, I'm afraid. Yeah. Let me mess with some things. Hold on. Hold on. Asheron's call, the Memorpaga from the Microsoft, the Microsoft Memorpaga. Yeah. Okay. You ever seen the original Legend of Zelda Link to the Past comic? It's pretty good. Pretty good comic. See what else we got. This is a flattened box for Dune 2000. Long live the fighters! Yes. I got a bunch of other stuff here, but honestly, I can't be bothered right now. I can't be bothered right now. Ancient Almanacs. The one MMO you never tried. It was a good. It still is if you play like private servers. Hold on a second. Jace. Hold on. I'm looking. I don't see what I was looking for here. This is .hack GU Rebirth. Yes. .hack GU. You hoard all your interplay boxes. I understand. I really do. Point is, we got a lot of stuff. We got tons and tons of stuff. Let's see. Looking Glass? Yeah. That's right. We have a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff. No big deal. Okay. Onwards and sideways. There is light streaming in from above. And I don't have the green screen calibrated correctly on the other camera, so, you know. Yeah. Collect more rewards, please. Cargo scan deflector unit? Nice. We got more to do. This is fine. Okay, first things first. Personal force field. Get out. Don't need that. I want... Yeah, these elemental protection modules. Protect me from the terrible planets. Thank you. This is fine. Yes, there we go. Okay. Anyway. I need to fix it thing. Okay. Alright, I'm typing something really quick. Alright. What was I doing? I need to sell the stuff on my ship. My bad. Got distracted. Okay. As I was saying. Anomaly detector, sell that. Or the fireworks. I'm not gonna do the construction unit. That ain't happening. Salvage data. Holding on to that for now. I've sworn I missed something else. I'm irritated. Okay, we're getting out of here. We're leaving. We're done. Going to other places. What do we need to do next? We need to construct a prismatic core. Target the swarm infestation sites. This is like a community thing. 43 days. I'm not doing that. I'm going to go see what else we can do. Because otherwise, I won't progress. What's this? Complete the prismatic core construction. Okay. Destroy a hive of glass. Oh. Defeat a... Okay. Defeat a hive of glass. Cool. Looks like we can actually do that. Select glass to glass mission to proceed. Glass to glass. Where is it? That's a swarm. Rack distortion. Demand answers. We still gotta do this one. I may end up installing a mod to skip the wait. But seriously. Where are we going? Show me the current mission path. No mission path? Hold on. Yeah, this is the mission path. So I gotta go to Expedition, and Phase 2 was completed successfully. Phase 3 is... Yeah, it says complete the prismatic core, destroy the hive of glass, which is the... Oh, what's this? Swarm! Live for the swarm! Where is it? Where'd it go? Did I pulse jump past it? There they are. "23 seconds to contact." This space is green. It's affecting everything.
Hostile ships approaching.
Those swarms are definitely swarming. Crazy to see the Atlas get wrecked, though. Like, I didn't think I'd actually see an Atlas interface get blown up. I just assumed those were the hands of God. Unmovable, untouchable. The Sentinels, they have a way of doing things. Okay. Do this. Rocket. Good, good. Is that it? Last one. Out of range. It's gonna be in range. And, yeah, it's dead. Okay, what's next? I destroyed a swarm. But this is not all. We are not yet done. Think you actually busted an Atlas interface by mistake? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Demand answers. Select other missions from the Expedition tab. Got it. So. Yeah, it just says defeat the Hive of Glass. This one says destroy the Hive of Glass. Select countermeasures to proceed. I don't have countermeasures. I have... Yeah, it says complete the prismatic core. So I need the prismatic core to defeat the Hive. Ward against the Hive. Okay, that one, on the other hand. Core is still under construction. Select the countermeasures milestone. Damn, this is sad. The swarm. Live for the swarm. So this one's gonna take a while. This isn't just something we can complete overnight. It's got to be countermeasures. In other words, yeah, 27%. That's crazy. Imagine waiting 5 hours for that. Let me go. Let me find this really quick. Yeah. No, I'd like to be able to destroy one of them at least. Let me check. Google mods, No Man's Sky. Okay, Nexus mods, No Man's Sky. Let's see what's trending right now. Wow, boy. Hold on. Okay. So, Xeno Arena rewards. Let's look at all trending mods. And then Corvette parts, bigger fleet, splash logo. All ships have a stop and reverse. Let's see. No Xeno cooldown. Those are... Oh, that's the Xeno ability. That doesn't matter. So it looks like we... Oh, Warframe sounds. That's pretty funny. No, it looks like we actually have to wait. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah. Sadly, seem to be stuck with about 3 or 4 weeks more. Yeah. Unfortunate. I was hoping to get all the swarm everything, but let's go back to the space station and put on the pack customization. At least we can do that. It'll be fun. But no, it looks like we are a done for now. I suppose I could try to get my ship. Oh, I got 10,000 nanites. I can use those to get my my ship and multi-tool in here. Thoughts? I'm a-thinking. Definitely a-thinking. Let's have a look. Show me the backpack. Ooh, this is the backpack from our expedition. Let's equip it. Cool. That is a nice backpack. You sure a new save for the expedition so you can't leave? You've been ship hunting? I understand. Okay, let's go back to the anomaly and see if we can, like, bring our stuff over. I don't see a reason not to have fun in this expedition if I do things, yes. No multi-tool... sorry, multi-tool only, no ship copy. That's actually kind of problematic. I have a, like, most glorious Corvette. I think we end up leaving for now. Let's copy that floppy real quick. Here we go. Stop it. Don't open that door. All right. That's a living ship, isn't it? No, that's a drop ship. It's a really cool drop ship, actually. Yeah. Cool. My Corvette is the Meowden Spear. I'm very happy with it. Which is why, as soon as I get this copied, I'm probably going to pop back over to just general gameplay. At least for another... Let me go. Hey, Google. Set a countdown for 4 hours and 30 minutes.
Hours and 30 minutes. It will go off at 5:41 p.m.
Thank you, stupid assistant. Okay. Are you using ray tracing? Never. I would never bother with enhancing my graphics. My graphics. Perfectly normal, yes. Alright. Nothing out of the ordinary going on here. Let's see. Alright. So. We're leaving this way. I triggered your Google. All right, we're copying the Pendle Swarb over. How much? 2,000 nanites? Yes, the Pendle Swarb will be mine. Cool. Now that we have the Pendle Swarb, we're going to combine things. We need to check our other multi-tools. Hold on. You want to nuke your machine for slightly better looking lighting? It's true, it's true. Okay, what we need to do now is go to utilities and then swap multi-tool first to the prayer, the gun we start with. Let's see, where's my multi-tool? My magic stick. Okay. I just need the Gravitino coil. I'm pretty sure I have a Gravitino coil already. Let me check the Pendle Swarb again. I think the Pendle Swarb actually has a Gravitino coil built into it already. Let's double check. Yeah, I got a Gravitino coil right here.
Technology recharged.
Technology recharge. If I can't run back-to-back missions at a faster rate than, you know, the game will let me, then the honest thing to do is to go back to my primary save, I think, and just continue there for now, and then come back later. So what we do is we hit return to primary save, and that'll bring us back. Your game was saved 47 seconds ago. Let's make sure it's like actually saved. You said that's what you did? Yeah. I don't see myself playing No Man's Sky to the exclusion of everything else. I'm definitely going to come back when the expedition is, you know, ended and go do the final steps. But, yeah, let's go ahead. I forced a save by jumping in and out of my ship, so I'm going to go ahead and return to primary save now. So yeah, 7 seconds ago, bam, done. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's see here. All right, we're going to make a quick change. We're going to take the black bow off, and then we're going to replace it with the cat ears. There we go. Okay. So, this is our primary save. I'm underneath my ship called the Meowden Spear. It is a decent ship, as you can see. It's got like Atlas shield modules on it. We built it to be red, just very, very red. And I'll go into the back here. Yeah. So we're gonna, yeah, just close up the hatch. So this is pretty basic. We're gonna be growing plants here. We got cargo lockers back here. This is like all our stuff. So I think we got them over here as well. Yeah, we got all the cargo lockers. Yes. Upstairs, we haven't filled this in yet. This is all like unclaimed space here. But you can kind of see out the back. We haven't really built this like the mid-level yet. But you can kind of see how we've set this up. Like we have windows through here. Yeah. My goodness. You were expecting this? I see. All right. We're taking off. So, the way this ship works is we have quite a few modules on it. I'm going to go ahead and hit the, what you call it? Where's that photo mode? There it is. Cool. So now we can get a better look at the Meowden Spear here. These are actually landing thrusters. They become normal thrusters, but they will actually pivot down, and the ship will kind of rest on them. But You can see my main phase beam cannons here. And they sap the shields from enemies and give them to me. Speaking of shields, these are all shield generators. But, what you call it? Yeah, it's a pretty basic ship design. The Meowden Spear. Did this game work on Linux? I'm running Linux right now. I'm running this in Ubuntu long-term support with the KDE suite of applications on top of it. KDE full. But, yeah, so this is the ship as it is. And, yeah, I'm just very happy with it. With that all said, looks like we have a lot of junk. I see. Optical solvent. I should really be putting this stuff in my ship. Let's port it over. What's this? Challenger's Invitation. This will take us to a hollow arena to fight. I wonder if I can win. I'm gonna take them up on their challenge. Here we go. Defeat a challenge. I got a new mission. Okay. We're going to participate in the hollow arena. Going to guide us there. Where? There. Okay. We're gonna participate in a hollow arena challenge. Yes. I know long-term Kubuntu. Because they moved over to Wayland before I was ready. And I booted to an immersive black screen. Yeah. And I was too lazy to manually load the drivers. I just went and said, new distro. And that was it. Yeah. Wayland is ready now. The NVIDIA drivers are ready now. They weren't like 8 months ago, something like that, when I had the problem. Yeah. Leave the pilot's seat. Leave the arena now and rest. You earned it. Okay, so what we have is we actually set up this little hatch here right next to our setup, so we'll just jump down here. And now, I've leapt in, and I challenge you to a Pokemon battle. Alright, I'm gonna bring Sucky, Riverico, and Hui Hui into the battle against Vizaldi, Sui Sui, and Total. Here we go. The battle shall begin. Okay, it looks like Vizari used Roar but missed. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit it with Primal Rage. Here we go. Bam! One shot, one kill. Primal Rage defeated my opponent. That's right, Sucky's in the lead here. This is working. Okay. Oof! Burn hurt me pretty badly. I'm going to switch out my active Pokemon to Riverico, which is a radiation type. See, currently I'm using a tropical type, but we're switching out to a radiation type. Here we go. Okay, we're going to use... we're going to use Fallout. Bam! It's strong. Hell yeah. What's it doing? It just healed itself. Use Cauterize. Okay. We're gonna use Spit. It's a toxic ability. It's not dead. Fuck, it's just gonna heal itself again. Yeah. Okay. I got one more thing before I can use Fallout. Hellfire would be like multiple turns. I'm gonna use Gene Melt to reduce its effectiveness. If Gene Melt is dispelled, it will instantly kill the enemy. It healed itself with Cauterize. Damn. Okay, I can use Fallout again. Let's do it. It's defeated. Hell yeah. We got this. Last enemy. It's a plant type. It's using Bubbling Rage to increase its strength. And then it attacked for almost all my health. Riverico is hurt. I'm going to swap out to Hui Hui. Okay. We took a little bit of damage, but it should be fine. We're both plant types. I'm going to use Roar to do physical damage. 50% chance to miss. It just missed. Fuck. That's half my health. It was boosted by its agility. Damn. Okay, Thunderstruck. We got half its health with the Thunderstruck. If we can survive this next hit, we'll win. Starfield is a fun game, but I'm also done with it utterly. Whereas other Bethesda games I'm still playing. I'm gonna try Roar one more time. Come on, 50% chance, and it missed. Fuck. I'm flipping a coin every time. Try to win, and, okay, Hui Hui is not dead yet. I'm thinking the play to make is to switch to Sucky. And then to strike it with, oh, it gets the next move before Sucky. Damn. Healed itself, go figure. Oh no, it increased its dodge chance by 100%. Whoa. Okay. Let's do this then. Let's go ahead and use Overgrowth on ourselves. And that way we'll heal per turn. It healed itself as well. That's sad. Okay, that hurt a lot, but I think I can finish it off with Primal Rage. Bam! Victory is mine. That's right. Alright, Sucky is increased to level 10, Riverico is increased to level 7, and Hui Hui is increased to level... is still just level 7. Fair enough. Looks like we got a gene edit with both of the other two. That's really good. We will leave the arena now and rest. You have earned it. Gene edits are available for my Pokemon. So we're going to go over to our creature registrar. And Sucky here will get an additional combat effectiveness. Then Riverico will get an additional agility point. Yes. There we go. They said if a virus is built on Windows, it doesn't apply to Linux most of the time. There are occasional exceptions, but rarely. Usually the developer has to make it for multiple platforms. Depends on what the virus does and how it's deployed. There are many exceptions for, like, how it could function. For sure. Like, it's not as straightforward as you'd think. I'm gonna go ahead and buy all of these trade goods. Good. Let's get out of here. We reached the milestone White Crest for arena victories. Examine the challenger's invitation in your inventory. Got it. Challenger's invitation. Let's go. Okay, so there's another arena battle for us somewhere around here. I just need to go find it. By the way, my ship is here, so where's the platform? There should be a platform for my ship. It's down underneath the base here. If we access that platform, we can teleport back to our ship. Good. And you can see our ship is above the base there. Really cool. What I want to do is operate the hatch. Get this back up. And now we will take off into space. Away we go, says the jittery physics. I have no idea what's happening. Okay, so my next target is on that planet over there. Okay, let's see. Star Wars Outlaws is okay. Yeah. It's not great. And the fact that you say it's better than The Witcher 3 means that we value very different things in our games. But I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying that I definitely don't appraise them that high. I enjoyed Starfield for 236 hours, but I did everything there was to do. And unlike other games like Skyrim, Fallout, I didn't feel like repeating the same activities. That was more fun. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a personal value proposition then. That's fine. I believe it. Okay. Galactic Archive, we got another pet battle over here. Very good, very good, very good. Here we go. Well, I just smacked into the terrain. That's exciting. That's what everyone wants out of their video games, is to smack into terrain. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and leave the pilot seat, and then we're gonna deploy the ramp. Yes, deploy the hatch. You're hoping they'd mix up the dungeon templates more? There are about 150 unique points of interest in Starfield. The problem is, on most planets, you're going to run into the same, like, 10 over and over and over and over and over. In the same sandbox, like, the same 3 or 4 over and over and over and over. Yep. As bad as smacking your ship on a planet, non-elite dangerous. Yeah, I understand. I've played quite a bit of Elite Dangerous, I know. Okay. Hollow Arena. Let's begin the battle. I hope I win. I don't know for sure. Regenerate blood. It's Primal Rage time. It's not dead. It's still alive. Oh god, what's it going to do? Did it just turn itself into... Oh, it switched out. Okay. It knew it was going to die, so it swapped. Yes. We're going to bring Hui Hui out here and try to do a Primal Rage with Hui Hui. Yeah. We haven't gotten to the gyms yet. We're currently collecting invitations. Yeah. So, Thunderstruck, Emerald Dream, Wild Growth. Wild Growth resets all the cooldowns. Let's do this. Let's do Thunderstruck. Hell yeah, Thunderstruck did a good job. Do you have mods? Not right now. Usually I do play No Man's Sky with mods, but this is all vanilla right now, because I haven't updated my mod since the game updated. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and use Wild Growth to reset our cooldowns. We're gonna be able to use our attack again in a second. Yeah. Turn 5. What are you gonna hit me with, huh? Bubbling Rage. You just increased your combat effectiveness. Get Thunderstruck, nerd. That's right, you're down. Okay. So... Regenerate blood. Okay. We need to swap out. We're going back to Sucky. That regenerate blood ain't gonna save you. Saki's gonna destroy you. What are you gonna do, huh? Oh, kill me in one hit. Fair enough. I was instantly destroyed. Riverico, get out here. I need you. Hit it with Fallout. Oh my god. It survived Fallout. What's it doing? I'm gonna hit with Spit. We got it. We killed it with Spit. Okay. One opponent left. We're down one as well. Riverico's strongest attack can't be used here. That hurt. That's like half our health. Alright. I guess we'll hit it with I don't want to do Hellfire actually. Hold on. My goodness. But what now?
Weather warning, incoming storm.
We're watching this on the internet. It's true. You know you need to take the talking internet head who's playing video games very seriously. Okay, let's switch back to Hui Hui. The enemy is preparing their move. I'm scared. Rock. Yeah, the rock was weak. I'm going to hit it with Thunderstruck. It has a fraction of health left. I'm confident I can win this. Despite the fact we're watching this on the internet, though, there is a certain level... Razor Leaf. Hit with Razor Leaf. Good. There's a certain level of detachment you should have from the things you hear about online. Especially the things you hear about in YouTube videos. Let me see here. Let me try to find a thingamababa. Yeah, that one works. This is it looks like it's cursed with iFunny, but we should be able to use it anyway. Yeah, it's cursed with iFunny. What a shame. But here you go. This one is I find ever relevant. That right there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You get all your favorite opinions from your favorite YouTubers. That makes sense, I guess. That's fine. Okay. All right, we got gene edits for all three of our minions. This is good. This is good. We got a champion's invitation. We did it. We can challenge a champion. I feel like this is gonna kick my ass, but all right. Only use YouTubers to validate the opinions you already have. Someone got really angry at me where I talked about how you like make a bad character build in Daggerfall and it'll kick your ass. And they said, there is no excuse to dying to a rat in a game. This is a shit video game. Games like Skyrim allow you to truly roleplay the character you want. And then, like, I would have left that comment up. But they then went into, like, talking about wokeism and things like that. And I'm just like, oh, I'm deleting this. Yeah. Like, if they had just had a really shitty opinion, like, you know, oh, well, Skyrim lets you really role play as opposed to those shitty old games, right? I would have let that opinion sit there. I wouldn't have bothered, you know, to delete it. But yeah, he just started rambling about wokeism and something about like I think it was Ted Peterson didn't let you play as a blonde person, so he's like anti-white. And I'm just like, anti-white, that is a new word for the filter. Thank you. Hello, hello, Clever. Good to see you. Clover, sorry, I don't know why I said clever. Maybe the clover is clever. Anyway, let's figure out what the hell we're gonna do. I'm gonna try the Champion's Invitation. Here we go then. Probably gonna kick my ass. Boycott test 6. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. We're getting shot. We're gonna get shot. There's pirates are attacking. I'm running. Going this way. Beaming up to my ship. I'm gonna get in the pilot's seat. Yes. Hold on. A gun or knife, you say? Hold on. Do you know someone who owns a gun? Yeah. Do you own a gun? Yeah, that's him. That's Mario. It's Mario from the Super Mario Brothers. Here we go.
Do you know someone that owns a gun? Do you know someone that owns a gun? Do you own a gun? Do you know someone that owns a knife? Do you own a gun? Do you own a knife?
Load the gun and kill your best friend.
Please kill your rabbi, kill your people, kill your mom, kill your man, kill your rabbi, kill your people, kill your mom, I'm telling it to you.
There we go. Obviously, don't load the gun and kill your best friend, but I legally have to say that. I legally have to tell you not to do the thing. What else we got? I think we're good. Anything else? Nah, we're fine. Okay. Let me do this. Okay. This one works. I need to figure out. Okay, got it.
I'm Captain Lou Albano talking to you about drugs. Kids, don't be afraid to say no. Anyone that asks you to use drugs is not your friend. Drugs can and will kill. Remember, don't be afraid to turn to your priest, your rabbi, your minister, your moms, your dads, your teachers, because drugs can kill. And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Please.
There we go. So, I'm glad we all understand that. Everything is clear. You do drugs, you go to hell before you die. All right. So, we're good. We're good. Where are the spaceships? There's hostile spaceships attacking. Yep, I see it. Ah, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I think I destroyed a friendly ship. Maybe. Was it a pirate? I think there are friendly ships. No. Wait, these are... Why are they blue? It must be the atmosphere of this planet. It's doing something to my, my colors. The colors, Duke, the colors. Okay. Here we go. I mean, this is working. We're getting pirate transponders and packets of stolen goods and stuff. Like, there we go. I destroyed a friendly ship. Pretty sure I did. That's unfortunate. Excuse me. I think we've gotten up high enough. Okay, so I think I did destroy a couple friendly ships by accident. That's pretty funny. Well, anyway. Let's go ahead and blow this ship up. I keep accidentally targeting the wrong ship. It's driving me slightly insane. Yeah. There's no hull there. It's gonna blow up. Boom. Get. The pirate raid has been defeated. I have received money from the GEC. More importantly, we must now warp ourselves. I didn't destroy anybody. I'm gonna assume that everything's fine. I don't care about the incoming storm. I'm leaving the planet. I'm going to a different planet. I'm fighting the system champion. Okay? We're going to the Pet Battle League Championship. Here we go. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's okay. We're good. Battle in the space station. The system's champion awaits us. My goodness. Here we go. Not that way. This way? Right here. So, the cool thing about opinions is everyone gets to have them. And then, generally speaking, they don't matter. Even if you did, say, play all the games and you were an expert and you had, like, you went to college for it and you had a degree, and, you know, someone else could just say, yeah, I don't care about that. I played Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I have played Pokemon Red. Red, Blue, Green. Wait, is it green? Sorry, Red, Blue, Silver, Gold, and Crystal. And then I played Crystal Clear, the ROM hack for Crystal. And Crystal Clear is pretty much all I play these days. Eventually, I'd like to play Pow World again. That would be nice. I enjoyed Pow World the first time. Let's see. Where are we going? Let's see what's over here first. Hello. Who are you? Give me a free cargo bulkhead. Your parents thought Pokemon was demonic, so you missed the train. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. I have all the evolutions as like figurines. Yeah. What do you call it? Unfortunately, the Sylveon I have is like tiny. This is, but I know I have a Sylveon somewhere, but it's like a teeny tiny little. There it is. This is the one that, like, 4 people I know are all inspired by this specific Pokemon. Yeah. That one right there. Okay. Anyway, Power World's coming out in July. Yes. Yeah, I have I'm excited to play the Power World 1.0. Really am. I'd like to have people to play it with, though. Like, single player's okay, but, you know. Let me see. I don't need these guild discounts. I'll take the Suspicious Good packet. And that will do it. Okay, this is the champion, the system champion. We're challenging him. I don't know if we're gonna win, but let's do it. Here we go. Instantly downed. This is not going well for us. I'm pretty sure we're dead. I'm gonna try using Fallout. No, this ain't doing shit. These are S tier pocket mans. So, pretty sure we're just done. Yeah. Hit it with Gene Melt. If it dispels it, it'll instantly die. We'll see what happens. Okay, the standard burn attack isn't killing us, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna spit. It dodged the spit. Okay. We're dead. Yeah, we just got our ass handed to us. That is amazing. I'm gonna try Thunderstruck. Thunderstruck almost killed it, but it's going to retaliate with a Fire Blast and kill me instantly. It increased its effectiveness 25%. I'm gonna try Razor Leaf. Okay, we defeated one of it with Razor Leaf at least. These S-Class Pokemon are just way stronger than I expected. Yeah, this guy has like all S-Class. I'm going to have to really train up my my Pokemon if I'm going to be able to beat this guy. I don't know what I can do. Yeah, Roar missed. Unfortunate. Yeah, these NPCs are like blocking my view. This is awful. Thunderstruck. Yeah, this is not gonna be good. Welcome to die. Can probably kill it in the next... Yeah. Either I die or I beat this. Where to send me stuff? Oh no. Failure! Mutation in progress. Can't mutate yet. What a shame. I don't have a P.O. box at this time. Currently, the only way I accept gifts is on, what do you call it, my Throne Webby site. As you can see, like, people have suggested perfectly normal gifts. Definitely nothing out of the ordinary there. An Elder Scroll, for God's sakes. But, you know, like, things you would expect to give to a person like me, obviously, like this pig. But the suggestion button is, what do you call it? Like in the corner, and you basically suggest a gift, and then I add it to the list. Usually I have to modify it for size, because people will suggest things at, like, extra large. I'm like, you do realize I'm 6'5", right? Like, and... yeah, it's kind of funny. Alright. So I don't think we got any new gene mutations from this because we died. Yeah. There we go. You can find everything on my socials. Yeah. But, yeah, there's a few logistics problems with shipping things directly to me. As opposed to using the intermediary service where, you know, they send things to me. Okay, let's see. Okay. Well, we're done here. We got our ass handed to us by, everything. And wait, hold on. It said we could put Corvette materials in the Corvette cache. I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna make sure all my Corvette stuff is put away properly. Here we go. Corvette workshop. Oh. Ho-ho. I'm just looking at my, my Corvette cache here. That's a few parts if we wanted to build a new one. Okay, okay. I like how it displayed the socials twice. That's funny. You struggle to find normal shoes? Oh, I'm 10.5 wide for my feet. I can tell you that. I don't mind. I don't mind letting people know. 10.5 wide men's size. It's like adjusted down. I have to look this up again because I've got like, I was given these and they were like adjusted in size, you know, for like it's a woman's shoe obviously, but like I had that adjusted. Let's see. I was wondering what was in the shoe, and it was a tie clip. Okay, let's go. I have so many clothing racks now. Okay. You know, it's funny, though. You say Earth-like atmosphere equals humans. Believe it or not, what do you call it? There's a whole ton of, like, very, very subtle variations that would be awful for humans. Just awful. That's the funny part, is we talk about how, you know, something is Earth-like, but the reality is it has to be very, very Earth-like, and even minor variations can be catastrophic to human life. Okay. I'm in the Hilbert dimension right now. Let me check my, my discovery log. Discoveries. Okay, abandoned systems, uninhabited Viking Corvettes, all systems. Here we go. I need to search. Now we're fine. Everything's fine. Upload everything. Let's see. Okay. I need to get out of this system. I need to figure out... Oh, you know what? Let's do this. You have a tie, a silk tie, gifted after the Olympics in Norway, 94. Pattern is hilarious, never worn it. I see, I see. That is pretty funny then. Okay, let's... Which way to the Galactic Core? Black Hole, Atlas Station... Where am I in comparison to all this stuff? So... Yeah, I like how the Atlas Station just isn't on the list anymore. Okay. Take me to the Galactic Core. We're going to begin going over there. I've got a pretty good boost that can get us relatively far. So, I'd say... Whoop, that's out of range. Okay, it looks like this is the as far as we can get. Yeah. Let's go for this system right here. The dissonance system. Warping us through. Well, well, well. It'll be nice to do more missions, for sure, for this event. But in the meantime, oh, what do we got? First contact, we got fights. Oh. Interesting. That is, make no mistake, a pirate attack force that is trying to destroy the, what do you call it? Trying to destroy a fleet of, what are those friendly ships called? Merchants. Yes, a merchant fleet. Okay. The distress signal's coming from over there. Diverting power to the weapons, to the engines, to the shields. No, we just need it balanced. I don't need to go all in. My target's straight ahead. I don't want to hit the shield of the ship, so I have to be careful about this. Yeah. Okay, here we go. That'll do it. Cool. Next. Whoops. Let's go this way. We're leaving. The reason I'm leaving is because I want to get a good hit on the pirate ship without hitting my friendly neighborhood capital ship. If you destroy one of the capital ship storage pods, you'll loot it, and it's considered an act of piracy, and they will no longer thank you for saving them. Okay, civilian fleet saved from the pirates. Cool. Now, where is... It's just that one? That ship? The ship 2. Oh, they didn't tell me, hey, friend, you saved me. Here's the traitor, your majesty. After you scrubbed all the floors in Hyrule. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I have 40, said 40 people watching. Really? See, I purposefully turn off my analytics so I can't see stuff like that. Because I want to play my video games. And enjoy my video games. And not worry about things like, do people like this particular game? Or are people responding to the way I'm streaming, right? Those things that someone would normally, consciously be actively seeking to min-max, I am purposefully remaining ignorant of. Yeah, I'm clipping through the wall. Cool. Oh no, there's no teleporter here, is there? This might be an issue. We shall see. I drop down here. They really don't have a teleporter here. That is awful. Casual. Me? Casual? Probably. That is probably true. Okay. This station sucks. Yeah. There's no way. Okay. So, first things first. We're going to summon our capital ship, the Meowminator. This used to be a pirate frigate, and then, or a pirate dreadnought, and then we painted it pink because we could. Now, let's figure out. We're gonna land on the surface. So look in the little pad, yeah, hollow pad there. Go, let's go. And once we land here, we are going to turn around and I'm gonna beam aboard. Now, I need to scan the system. We go over this way. Comb the desert. Okay, the system is scanned. 2 planets. One has Quizzerite and has dissonance. The other is ancient bones. These suck. And is that an intentional reference to Nyan Cat? No, actually. The rainbows were a reference to something else. Let's see, where are we going? We need to go this way. Okay. Onwards and sideways. There we go. We are out. This system sucks. We are leaving. We are going to point ourselves toward the galactic core and continue the amazing journey. Yep. See how, okay, that's the end of the jump range there. So it looks like this is the place we can go. Yeah. Yeah, what could it possibly mean? I don't fucking know. What were we talking about? We were gonna go to this system. It sent me somewhere else. Hold on. Yeah, that's out of jump range. Should be somewhere around here, maybe? Yeah, we're heading toward the galactic core. This is actually a terrible idea. Shows you where the pot of gold is. There you go. That's much closer to reality. Okay. Let's go visit the space station, see if we can pick up some quests here. Some space jobs. This space station isn't destroyed. We should be fine. Lovely. But, yeah, we're basically done. It's going to be, what, a couple weeks before I can, like, come in and claim the rewards from the expedition, because, like, the final phase of the expedition is to destroy the hive, and I'm not allowed to do that until, whatchamacallit happens, until the prismatic core is complete. Hello there. What are we doing? Scanning creatures, don't care about that. Hunting pirates, no, I don't need to do that either. I'm not interested. What I want to do is sell things on the galactic market. Let's see. Okay, it looks like we can sell some Ormic gel and stuff from our capital ship. Let's go buy some stuff. I'm gonna do that first. Actually, hold on. Let me see about that giant pack I just unlocked. I go over to backpack and I look at the ear wasp. Wow. Let me see. Can I change the on that? Well, fragment. Let's see. Beaver. Sage. And the swarm. Leave for the swarm. Okay. Kind of. I'm gonna see. Rotate the camera. That backpack's kind of interesting. I want to try something else. Like the red section there. If I change that to. Oh, yeah. That works pretty well then. Yeah. Let's try switching those up, though. Let's go with this one here, that one there. That's a blue. What about this one? Not quite. Oh, well. It is what it is for now. Let's mess with this backpack specifically. Yeah. Save the changes. Okay. What a bizarre backpack. It doesn't quite work for what we want to do here. I just was curious about it. I definitely want to go back with, to a cloak for now. It's cool to look at, though. I go with purple here. Let's see, something like that. Yeah. No big deal. It's mostly a cloak I want to check out, like the capes. The last one is the Surveyor's Cape. Yeah, that one's gonna win that one for now. Cool. I always like to change the capes up every once in a while. But, hello. I would very much like that movement module for free.
Product received.
They're giving me stuff for free.
Product received. Product received.
Cool. Yeah, that's a high rank
Product received.
benefit, or all that free stuff. What else? What else? Contemplating all the things. I don't think we need any of this. I would like to increase my pet battle standing. That'd be pretty funny.
Received.
But for now, oh, interesting. So the champion objective stayed, even though I lost. Yeah, I thought I lost. Like when I failed this, I thought the champion quest would go away, but it didn't. That's really neat. Okay. So what I'd like to do now is get back into this. And let's... Yeah, we've got a few sentinel killing quests. We should potentially try to kill sentinels. I don't know. Scientific research. Cobalt and other things. Well, this is pretty good where it is, but I think we're actually going to call it quits for now, because I wanted to do more swarm stuff, and we just kind of hit a point where I can't do more swarm stuff. So what I think we should reasonably do is I'm going to take a short break, and then I'll be back with something else, because No Man's Sky is fun. I like No Man's Sky, but we're going to put it off for a couple weeks yet, until the objective is in sight, let's just say. For now, I'm probably going to come back with most likely Fallout, I imagine. I don't know for sure. But, yeah, we'll probably be playing Fallout when I get back. But I'm going to go take a break, get things situated, and we will start a new stream soon. Be right back, everybody.